Hello, my name is Lorene Green. I'm a water resources engineer, and I'm also a candidate for the Zone 7 Water Agency Board of Directors. I am currently on the board as well. So let me tell you what I've been doing on your behalf for the last 4 years. In my previous election, I ran to improve water quality, and in particular, to address the PFAS chemicals that had recently been found in our groundwater. I consider the protection of our groundwater job number one, to help ensure clean, safe water for now and the future. I was an early and constant advocate, and still am, for defining the PFAS problem, building PFAS treatment systems, and seeking outside funding to help defray the cost. I'm very proud of the work done by the team at Zone 7, and I'm happy to tell you that we now have our first PFAS treatment system. It became operational in 2023. A second system under construction, which is scheduled to be operational later this year, and a third, which is already in existence for other purposes, so we'll need to augment it. We are currently evaluating that project. We also received a $16 million grant to cover the first system, some preferred financing for the second, and congressional support for future funding. I'm glad that I pushed for this early. Not only would these systems not have been built for another 2 to 5 years, it also allowed us to get in line early to receive a grant, which will be much harder to secure in the future. This is because we are now competing with many other water agencies for diminishing dollars. Make no mistake, these were tough votes that temporarily depleted our reserves, but having advocated for this for over 2 years, I successfully prepared the ground to move forward and grab the opportunities presented to us. Water quality is not the only issue I've worked on. We're continuously working on expanding our water storage capabilities as well. I voted to forward several projects that will help us capture and store water during significant storm events for use during drier times. Examples would be the Los Vaqueros Expansion Project and the Sites Reservoir Project. With climate instability bringing more severe swings in weather like atmospheric rivers, multi-year droughts, and the increased evaporation of our Sierra snowpack, capture and storage has become increasingly important. The other side of that coin is flood management. I've also worked to develop our flood management plan. We now have the framework of the plan and will be filling in the details next. I've also worked on rate fairness and transparency for all water users. I hope to further this effort as there is more work to be done in this area. The reason I'm running for re-election is to finish the work that we've already started. I would be honored to serve another 4 years as your voice on these very important matters. Please consider voting for me again, as I believe my time on the board has been very productive, and as a water resources engineer, these past 4 years have reminded me that having expertise in water makes a huge difference when tackling these problems. Thank you for listening, and please